Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's make it a fun Friday. Y'all stay tuned. So we have been crafting our scraps all week. So first, I want to say you're going to hear my heater in the background, and I hope that it's not too loud, but it has been a chilly day and I could not sit out here without heat on. So I do have my heater going. Now, let's get to the fun part of what we do. Y'all know we have been crafting our scraps all week. We've done bows, rosettes, cards. We have had such fun crafting these scraps. And today, no different. Today, we are going to take our scraps and turn them into these little 2x2 boxes. And we're going to go a step further. We're going to take some of the embellishments that we made this week, and we are going to decorate these sweet little boxes. So simple to make, such an easy way to use up an odd-sized piece of scrap paper that you have. So here is the scrap piece that we're going to be working with today. It's gorgeous on both sides, but we're going to work with this side. And I did get a question, that was a very good question, about how my scraps always look so perfect. Well, they don't. They don't. My scraps look just like your scraps. And here is an example of a scrap piece that I have. It doesn't look like this. So normally what I do before I pack away my scraps is I go ahead and I cut this out to make sure that I have a straight piece, because if I don't, then when I put this in my bag, this is always going to catch. So I'll just go ahead and cut it down to where the ends are straight in both directions, and that way when I need to pull it out, I have a piece that I can work with. And even this piece here, when I cut it off, can become a bow. No, my scraps aren't always perfect. My scraps accumulate in a junky pile just like everyone else's, and I will take a few moments every so often and go through and just kind of sort and trim back just to get them into a manageable shape before I put them in my plastic bag. Okay, so I am going to make a cute little box that's going to measure 2x2. And so I trimmed my scrap piece to 8.5 by 6.5. And on the 8.5 inch side, I am going to score this at 2, at 4, at 6, and at 8. And then I'm going to turn it, and I'll score this at 2 on the 6.5 inch side, and then I will score this at 4. And then I'll make one more score, and that's going to be at 6. So then I'll fold and burnish my scores. All right, so once we have our scores folded and burnished, you're going to know the top is the top because you'll have this narrow strip, which will be our fold-in flap. So we're going to come down to the bottom, and we will have a rectangle piece in the corner, and we need to remove that all together. So we're going to angle in, and then we'll angle just a little bit right here and remove that piece. And then we're going to come back and just angle out all of the tabs along the bottom. So just go up to that score mark and drag down. And then we'll just pull out our pieces, and we will have a bottom part that looks like this. And now we'll turn it to the top part, and we're going to have a rectangle and then a small square that we need to get rid of. So again, I'll angle in here, and I'll remove this piece. So it was two pieces. I had the long piece and then that little narrow piece of the flap. Now we'll go up to the second score mark on all of these, and we're just going to cut straight down. Okay, so this is our glue flap, and this will be the flap that folds in to close our box. So we're going to skip this one and come over to the third one from the glue flap, and we'll cut in I'm just going to fold all of these back out of the way. And I'm going to cut in and just remove about half of that. And then I am going to come back and just angle cut in just a little bit to make this easier to do what I'm about to do. So now I can stand this up the right way. And I'll come back with my glue. And I'm just going to place my reptile glue on this piece. And I'm going to fold it in, come back with my bone folder, and I'm going to get that nice and crisp. So just like that. So now what we need to do is we have these two pieces, and we need to come back, and we are simply going to cut off this tab here. So I am going to cut about 1/3 of the way down on both of them, and it'll look like this. And then I'll come back, and I'm going to do this part with my scissors, and I'll come back and I am just going to angle cut in on these two pieces. So I'll do that here, and I'll do it on this piece. And now I'll come back on this piece that has the little flap on it, and I'll angle that, and this will just help the box to close easier. If you have a corner rounder, perfect place to use that to round these corners. So now we have it like this, and we can put our box together. So I am just going to squeeze this down a little bit, move my mess out of the way because you guys don't want to see that. And I'll take my glue, put my glue on the glue flap just like this, and then I'll just fold it over to get it matched up to the other end. And I'll make sure everything is nice and straight, and then we'll put it down. And you can see we have a flat fold box, so we can make these and we can store them away until we're ready to use them for Valentine's Day. You can also make these and package them up and give them as gifts, because I'll keep saying it, the gift of packaging is a great gift. So now when we want to turn this into a box, what we need to do is we have it like this. Let's flip it over, fold these two sides in. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue to this one. I'll fold it in just like that. Then I'll bring up, this is the back because my flap folds this way, so this is my back piece. I'll place glue on that back piece, bring it up, and then I'll place glue on the front piece, fold it back, and now I have a box. And I'm just going to fold that back so you guys can see that I'm going on the inside just to kind of smooth out that glue. So now when we fold these flaps over, we can take this piece and tuck it in, and we have a cute little box. And guys, that was really easy, really quick, and it's something that you guys are able to do in no time flat. So now what I want to do is I am going to come back and use one of my paper roses just to decorate this. I think it's just a nice, cute little way to decorate this box. And I had someone to ask me about party favor ideas or wedding favor ideas. This is perfect as a wedding favor, because all you need to do is make a little box, put your decorative flower on top, fill it with some mint, some Jordan almonds, whatever it is you want to put inside. Make a little sticker for the front with the bride and groom's initials or wedding date on it, and you have a cute little wedding favor. So I am going to come back and just go through my sticker book and find a sentiment that I like. And it can really be anything that you like. And I am going to go with this one that says, I love you. And I want to take that, and I am just going to place that on some chipboard just to give it a little stability. You can also place this on your cereal boards or whatever it is you might be working with. I'm just giving it a little extra stability so it doesn't flop all over the place. So for this one, I'm just going to come back with my scissors and cut this out. again, I'm making my own chipboard ephemera. And now if I didn't like that, I could come back with my little file, get in there and clean that up, but I am fine with this. So I'll take my glue and I'm going to position it right there so at least the little heart shows. And now you can see we have a cute little box. So we don't always have to use our scraps just to make embellishments. We can make the complete package because Scraps made the box, Scraps made the flower, and we used some scrap chipboard to make this piece of chipboard ephemera. So this is truly a fully scrap project. And I am going to bring in the others so that you can see these boxes and just see how cute they are. And you saw how easy it was to make these. So let's pull out our larger scraps and turn them into these cute little boxes. And while I was looking at this, imagine an engagement ring box inside of this box. How cute is that? So fellas, if you're out there and you're listening, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Put a ring on it. So guys, I hope that you have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.